Too. Killer Mike, thank you.
Who the decided this mother Utopia?
Utopia. Unopia. That's what you wanted to win over Killer Mike? Feed!
Me and Kai are 10 times more richer than you and you will ever be. Old man, you're obviously a very salty old man.
Y'all little streaming don't always run. We don't care about none of that little streamy mosh pit.
Let me know what the f you're trying to do, Joe Budden. Respectfully, I'm gonna shit on you, bro.
Shut up for a change.
I'm not gonna let this broke, hating ass talk shit about me and my brothers.
He wanted ain't sit down with a single streamer.
What's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another video. Man, I kind of like doing these little thoughts and commentary. The reason why, I speak on these particular things is because I'm an artist, and these things are interesting to me. So that first clip is basically a summarization as far as this Joe Budden, Killer Mike, Sinat, Joe Budden issue that's going on. But the one thing that I wanted to look at, because somebody in Chig Smooth's comment said something that I thought was interesting, and where I'm reading this from, what's on the screen is from Chig Smooth, so make sure to follow him. But one of the comments said, the streamers trash Killer Mike. Joe Budden came to Mike's defense. Now Mike trashes Joe and begs those same streamers to give him a chance. Lesson in life, never speak for anyone. Now, I get what he's saying as far as in a sense, but there seems to be, this is nothing new as far as old heads versus young heads, which I feel like is such a counterproductive way of doing things. For one, you got, yes, if you're a fan of those particular artists like Travis Scott, Drake, or anything like that, you're gonna be like, what the F? And Kai is a animated person, and so his response, yeah, it could definitely be taken as disrespectful, because it's like, it's just like, you be Run the Jewels, you be Killer Mike, the whole world, that last time he run the Grammy was without, so it's one of those things that this would have been a great opportunity to just do your research, because it's just all like, it's not like he has been this random person in music and even outside of music, But I can understand as a fan, if you're a fan of Travis Scott or 21 or anything like that, then it would be like, what the F? And I can see what Joe Budden is saying, as far as this isn't the stream stuff, this isn't, Playboy Cardi doing weird stuff type of things. And with that, there should be a better collaboration, which is where this comes into play. This is from an interview, and again, this is a Chig Smooth video, but Killer Mike's response to Kai and Aiden was, so I just want to say to Kai, you should have invited me to the room because I F with you and I'll bring you a broom, which I don't... So he randomly sold out, like, he has a random broom. I did not know that. That is dope and hilarious at the same time. He said used exclusively for sweeping the Grammys. And the other thing that he went on to say was, he also mentioned kick streamer Aiden Ross, who was disappointed his favorite didn't win too. Aiden, don't waste all your time arguing with old folks, man. I salute you. I love to see what y'all young brothers are doing. I invite your audience to listen to the record, and I got a warehouse if y'all want to come to the warehouse and we play that ish live. I got about 15,000 square feet. You could throw a party there, man, or I can bring my broom to the room. But I appreciate you guys for loving music, period. And I invite y'all to F with mine. You might find something you might F with, which to me again, I can see what this person who had that comment as far as like, yo, kill it. Like Joe Budden came to your defense. But what I will say as far as that is just because someone comes to your defense, it also depends on who that person is, because you're not on one hand gonna be like F Joe Budden, F what he says, and then in another token be like, well, yo, Joe Budden came. And then you gotta look at the person who's coming to your defense. Yes, I do agree with Joe Budden, as far as the points that he made when it comes to the streaming and as far as the type of particular music. Killer Mike's music is substance music. It's not the fast food stuff. So that's like sitting up there arguing with, a younger person about fast food versus the importance of like a good meal that's good for you. When you're on the go and doing whatever, you gotta you gotta look at it from a different particular point. But the other point that I want to make with this is just a smart move. If we're talking about business, we're talking about black collaboration, different things like that. I think Kai and a lot of people don't realize what goes on behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know, certain things. And it's just all like, I would like to see what the search was from his audience to see who Killer Mike was, see who he's worked with, listen to the music and be like, oh, okay, this person's actually dope. Like, I would love to see Killer Mike on, Kai's live stream. I think that what Killer Mike is doing is smart because you're able to bridge the gap as far as the youth and the older heads. But I think that what Kai and Aiden don't realize, like if you're able to do things with a Charleston White, if you're able to do things with, these particular people, I would think that they would have a really good time with Killer Mike. If you've seen Killer Mike in interviews or what it is that he does and what he has his hands in and different things like that, it actually would be really, really dope. And plus, he just won 3 Grammys. It's not like having him on the stream would be not a bad thing. This pissing contest between Aiden Ross and Kai and Joe Budden is stupid. I would definitely say that. But Killer Mike's response, I don't think that it was somebody came to your defense and and you shit on them all the while, going to the people who was just, shitting on you type of thing. No, I think there's context. The context is who it is that came to the defense of that person is Joe Budden. So I think it's so funny the selective outrage, that goes on with this. But I think that it's a smart move on Killer Mike. I look at things as far as on the collaborative, cultural impact, these different things. And for Killer Mike to get on there on Kai's or Aiden's, if Kai can sit up there and have a Nikki, but again, I can see why certain things and why, because hey, we gotta remember we were their ages as well. And me, I wasn't, that wasn't that far ago. So I look at these particular things and I'm just all like, man, to have Kai sit up there and throw, he sat up there and did that whole PS5 giveaway and different things like that was crazy. Wouldn't it be dope? Kai Cenat, go there. Aiden Ross, go there. A crazy dope show where they could maybe have a Travis Scott or somebody out there, and it can be this really dope thing for the culture. I do think that the format, I do agree with the sentiment. I forgot who said it, but Kai Cenat being almost like the 106 in Park as far as now. I think that as he matures, the same thing with Aiden, as they mature, I think that they can understand like, okay, this is wow, okay, I can actually do some dope where we will get those particular type of collaborations and it'll be a more holistic, type of thing to where there's asking some dope questions, there's, dope interview, maybe some, random smoke session, or just dropping gems, stories about, your favorite artist. You got to understand Killer Mike's been in the game for a freaking minute, so yes, the youth we could I would say I'm like in the middle ground, but the way we go about this would be wild disrespectful, but when you're comparing a Kai Cenat level of disrespect to a Joe Budden disrespect, and it's really just all in the same thing. It's just kettle calling the what you call it black, so I want to know what y'all thoughts are. Do you think that it was wrong for Killer Mike to basically, shit on Joe Budden after he came to his defense? Or do you think that this is a genius move on his end to actually extend the olive branch to an Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat? Let me know in the comments, y'all. But anyways, this is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. And if you got any video suggestions, anything I should check out that you would like my thoughts on, definitely leave it in the comments. The floor is open to y'all. So yeah, make sure to check the description for my album Tame Chaos, as well as my books and my comics. All right, y'all. Peace.